Many of you might have heard that Wall Street had to close the trading floor. One of the traders tested positive for CV. And in a place like that where you have thousands of people, it would spread like wildfire. So, if you haven't heard, the New York Stock Exchange closed the trading floor after one of the traders reportedly tested positive for CV. And this came out in Forbes, March 18th, 2020. The New York Stock Exchange will temporarily close its trading floor and move to fully electronic trading, the exchange announced on Wednesday in response to CV. The move comes as an investor fears and business disruptions caused by the virus. So we know what's happening. The decision to temporarily close the trading floor represents a precautionary step to protect the health and well being of employees and the floor community in response to CV, the exchange said. The New York Stock Exchange equities trading floor in New York will close along with the NYSE American Options trading floor in New York and the NYSE ACRA option trading floor in San Francisco. According to the New York Stock Exchange, President Stacey Cunningham, a complete shutdown of the market is not likely. Closing the market would not change the underlying causes of the market decline, would remove transparency into investor sentiment, and reduce investors' access to their money, she said in a statement yesterday. This would only further compound the current market anxiety. This afternoon, she added, we continue to firmly believe the market should remain open and accessible to investors, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin has said. Wall Street is committed to keeping the market open, but that a reduction in trading hours is possible. So they do, ladies and gentlemen, have remote sites where these folks can still go and work. So, the operations will not be fully taken down. The trading securities will continue without interruption, the New York Stock Exchange said. And full electronic trading will begin on Monday, March 23rd. According to reporting by CNBC, the closure was in part prompted by a New York Stock Exchange employee testing positive for CV. The New York Stock Exchange did not immediately return requests for confirmation. At the closing of markets on Wednesday afternoon, the Dow Industrial Average had dropped 6.3%, nearly 2,000 points. Wow. And that was just today. And it was just 2 days ago they did 3,000 points. Wow, they are not doing well at all. Well, I guess it's looking like there is no sector in the US that has not been touched by this thing. One virus is shutting down the country. One virus. And that's all it took. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think we have to look at the inevitable. They are all saying it will get worse in the United States. And this is a sign that everybody is bracing for what they know is coming. But as you can see, This thing got to be really powerful to shut down the US stock exchange. They can't be on the floor anymore because someone tested positive. But I wonder how many of these people have actually been tested at the stock exchange. You know, it didn't say in the article at all that if they tested X amount of people that work there, or was it just this person may have been feeling sick and they went ahead and tested them and they came out positive. You know, that's one thing. They always kind of fall short on telling you how these things came into being. They don't give you the full story. But I'm very leery in believing it's just one person there. I just don't believe that. Out of all those thousands, just one. I just feel that there has to be more. And how many people did this one individual come in contact on that trading floor? How many people did they encounter and talk to and interacted with and had lunch with and went to meetings with? You know, we don't know. But you can best believe, just looking at this environment and how closed in people are. I mean, these folks are working on top of each other. I seriously doubt if this person exposed others on this trade floor, he's far from the only one. So let's say they temporarily shut this down and ultimately they got to do it again. I just don't see this happening once. But I was reading how banks have remote locations. In fact, I think it was Bank of America got all of their people out of Wall Street that was trading there, and they have a remote site set up where they can still trade. They're just not on the Wall Street floor. And I can see many of these companies doing the same thing that Bank of America did eventually. Wow. You know, it's almost like as each day come, the stories are just getting bigger and bigger. And them shutting down the Wall Street trading floor, this is a big one, y'all. This is huge. But please tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.